MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Guy Cormier is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. 3-0 to him now. The bouncer up the middle. Locke is up with it, and there's one gone to start the night. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Frank Thomas is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Crosstown. Vida Blue is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiner is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Carter is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Phil Kirshner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
0-1 the count, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Robinson over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. In now, Ralph Kiner. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder, Ralph Kiner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, the left
Digging in, Cliff Floyd.
Cliff Floyd.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Van waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Matt Clark. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Matt Clark.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Lock.
Standing in now, Craig Locke. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Clark on at first, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Hard liner to center field. Kiner patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Settling in now, John Van. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Van.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Kiner. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Stepping in now, Tracy Hayward. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees start to pull away a bit. It's now 4-0.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
In now, Jeffrey Beede. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Joe Torre. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-2 once more. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Van. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Gary Carter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Coming to the plate now, Lou Brock. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Jackie Robinson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gunn sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding in once again, Demetrius Styles. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Phil Kirshner. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
Hit down the third baseline. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Into the box now, Eddie Gunn. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So striding forward now, Matt Clark. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. The relay throw. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Now batting, the shortstop, Craig Locke.
Stepping in, Craig Locke. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. Robinson has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 5-0. Stepping up now, Robin Yount. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Way in front of that fastball. The next 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Lifted in the air out to right. Clark is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
First baseman number 35.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Frank Thomas goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Lee Brandon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lee Brandon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. Brock waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now in the box, John Van. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Yount right there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Tracy.
Striding in, Tracy Hayward.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And now a pitch on the way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Into the box, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Van moves over. He's got it 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches?
High and deep to right center. Clark ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone! A solo home run for Cliff Floyd. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
The batter.
Into the box, Joe Torre. Little tapper down the first baseline. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, catcher, Gary.
So digging in now, Gary Carter. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And that one just missed outside. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Misses. Ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time and the side is retired. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 1. Standing in, Jeffrey Beede. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Hitter, Jeffrey Beede.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brock's coming in. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Demetrius Stiles. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
So striding in, Phil Kirchner, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Up next for the Yankees.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Standing in now, Eddie Gunn. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Matt Clark.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And the runner is in from second, and he's safe.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Ready for another chance. Craig Block. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Heiner's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Next for the Mets, Lou Brock. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far. Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Gelman Smith will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing third base.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Gelman
Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lou Brock is retired to kick off the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jackie Robinson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And it's quickly 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit hard on the ground to second, and there's his first base hit in this one. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Way in front of that fastball. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-2 to Frank Thomas. Skied into straightaway right. Clark waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bert Blyleven enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 28, Bert Blyleven.
Striding into the box, Delman Smith is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Floyd is there. 1 out. Next for New York, John Van comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Tracy Hayward. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Kiner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, number 10, third baseman, Chipper.
So stepping in, Chipper Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
To short, hit hard. To his right, Correa on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 30.
Stepping up to the plate, Cliff Floyd comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail 6-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Jeffrey
Leading off for
Beatty.
the Yankees, designated hitter, Jeffrey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Got him. Now to the plate, Demetrius Stiles.
Second baseman, Demetrius.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Floyd is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Hit on the ground to short. Yount takes it in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joe Torre. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Sent on the ground out to second. Stiles gloves it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Lou Brock. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Gunn.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Eddie Gunn.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robinson has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Matt Clark. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Kiner's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter number 99.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tony Correa. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in, Robin Yount. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Clark moves over. 2 down.
First baseman number 35.
Digging in now, Frank Thomas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The Mets down to their final strike. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Guy Cormier gets the W on the mound. Why the Blue permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.